I was going to record this video on Saturday during the Denmark-Finland game, but the events of that game took priority over what I was going to talk about today. I now feel a lot more comfortable talking about this topic today. This topic is something that's good news, especially within the West Ham world, and that is that David Moyes, aka Tartan Diego Simone, is staying in East London for 3 more years. I'm so excited to hear that he signed a new contract, and it's about bloody time. It's been brewing up for a few weeks, but it's finally been confirmed that David Moyes will be staying at West Ham for 3 more years, having agreed to a new 3-year deal. There was speculation that he would go back to Everton, but I always notice that happens whenever there's a vacancy at Everton. David Moyes is always linked, especially given that he had 11 years at Goodison. But he's staying at West Ham now, and I think it's a good piece of business, in all honesty. It's needed doing. He's needed some clarity over his future and his staff's futures. He's put pen to paper now, and this is going to be just the start of his plan for West Ham. I think when he first came back to West Ham, he said that he wanted to play good, exciting football that got fans off the seats. He did that last season. He said he wanted to build a young, hungry team. He's working to do that. He's noticed a lot of things at this club that need sorting out, especially the recruitment system that he publicly called out in the media. And I think that now that he's manager, just because I mentioned that, I think that he definitely 100% needs to be backed by this board. If these owners do not back Moyes at all, that'll just be insulting. And insulting's putting that very lightly. Because this is the second time they've appointed him as manager. They've put a lot of faith in him. They've spoken really highly of him on the club's website, so they need to give him the money and they need to give him the full support for him to create his own vision at West Ham. Moyes already says he wants to have his own recruitment system in place at West Ham. Give him it, owners. Give him the tools to do his job, in other words. The recruitment system is something that we've been crying out for at West Ham for many, many years. And Moyes wants that to be revamped. He's also looking at the academy and looking at where we can develop from the academy. Moyes has been an academy man. He made good use of it at Everton, giving Wayne Rooney his Premier League debut. Look what happened to Wayne Rooney in the long run. That's an example. He's looking at the academy talent and he's always scouting players as well. Moyes is doing a lot of work behind the scenes for West Ham, and it's very, very respectful and, praiseworthy stuff, in all honesty. And it's just good having him around the club. He speaks so positively about the club. He knows what he's doing. He keeps the players grounded. He keeps the squad grounded. He's got a team that works for each other, a team that's interdependent on each other. He's got a team that's been gone through some difficult times, obviously, because he's had a paper-thin squad. He hasn't had a lot of people in the team who, have stayed fit for long periods of time. He's had to work with just the tools he's had, but he's prioritised that hard work even more with less. And that's what's really good about David Moyes, is that despite having such a small budget, he was able to work with the tools that he had and use those tools to the nth degree of excellence. I know that a lot of fans did get on David Moyes' back when he was first reappointed, but I think what Moyes has really prioritised is just patience being a virtue. Did have a lot of doubters when he first came back to the club, people thinking that he wouldn't do a good job at West Ham and West Ham would be relegated. Just took it on as a challenge. I think that's what David Moyes is about. He likes a challenge. He went to Real Sociedad to manage in Spain because that was a challenge, a new culture with a new footballing style, something he's always wanted to do. Went and did it and tried his best there. Same kind of thing with West Ham, a club with a very big footballing culture that was in a relegation battle. Even in both of his spells, actually, West Ham were fighting relegation. And he took that on as a challenge and embraced it and turned things around really quickly. So David Moyes has always had my respect at West Ham. And now that he's staying on for 3 more years, I'll be very interested to see what kind of project he builds. I know he's got his own targets in mind. And I think, like I said earlier, just needs all the backing from the board. And it's time for Moyes to work his magic over the next 3 years. I'm really excited to see what he's going to bring to the team, because this season was excellent. The 2020-21 season was fantastic and one that I'll definitely remember for a while. So let's see what he can do next season, especially with West Ham being in Europe. It's going to be interesting how he manages the team. You know, playing 2 games a week in a short space of time, how he gets the team ready, how he mixes the matches. But he'll grow through it. So he's still learning as a manager, he's still learning as a coach, adapting to the new ways and trades and the new, let's say, ways of football. But he's learning all the time, and that's what makes him a good manager as well. He's learning and he's not afraid to make changes where need be. So yeah, here's to 3 more years, David Moyes. Really glad he signed the contract. And I hope that he has all the success at West Ham that he can possibly get. Before I finish the video, I just want to add one more thing in that's just a little criticism about all of this. It's not aimed at David Moyes, but why are Claret and Hugh taking credit for getting this over the line? They did nothing. Ex-West Ham United employee kept us updated on the Moyes situation, reassured the fans. Claret and Hugh did nothing. So why are they taking all the credit for this appointment? Don't get me wrong, like I say, I'm glad David Moyes has signed the thing, but my God, why are Claret and Hugh trying to get in the limelight here? It's nothing to do with them. In fact, they can just get out of the club ASAP. Soon as the real owners go, get rid of Claret and Hugh as well. They're toxic. And I mean, David Moyes has also said, let's stop leaks coming out of the club. Let's not give the opposition or anyone in the media the upper hand because of something that's spilling out of West Ham. Claret and Hugh go against David Moyes' views on things getting leaked and promises, or supposed promises, getting put out into the world. It's not something you do. You don't give people the upper hand like that. And also, Claret and Hugh have absolutely nothing to do with David Moyes signing the new deal. Sean, Hugh, you did nothing. But thanks for signing the deal, Moysey. Love you for it, mate. You beautiful Scottish man. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked the video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more content. I'm going to be doing a few more scouting reports this week. If you noticed that series I've done called Scouting Report, I started off with goalkeepers. I'm going to get a few more of those videos in this week. And maybe off the press if I get a chance to do it. I've got a lot on my schedule. I'll see what I can do. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. I'll see you all soon. Oh, and well done to England today for beating Croatia. Declan Rice, mate, you absolutely bossed it. Great job, Basmati Billy Bonds. You and Calvin Phillips are just beauties. Come on, England. Let's bring it home.